Hi, and welcome back to Where RV USA. I'm Russ Hicks.
And I'm Val Hicks.
This channel is dedicated to traveling across these great states and giving you some examples of places you might want to visit. Today we're focused on Front Royal, a great American community located about an hour west of Washington, D.C. Today's video is going to focus on the microbrewery industry in Virginia. One of the residents of Front Royal, Virginia, is the entrepreneur that fought City Hall to get the approval for small farms to become microbreweries. She turned her herb farm into a very successful brewery called Backroom Brewery. Let's see how she got started.
Hi everybody, we are here with Billy Clifton at the Backroom Brewery, and she is going to tell us how this wonderful place got started. They are the flagship brewery on a farm in Virginia.
Our history is that we are a 40-acre farm. We started out growing the culinary herbs for the garden center trade.
I love herbs.
I do too. That's the difference between restaurant cooking and home cooking. It's fresh cut herbs. We started by building greenhouses and growing the culinary herbs for the garden center trade. So we grow anywhere from 120 to 150,000 potted plants every spring. Woke up one morning and realized that hops are herbs. Hops are the herbs that flavor beer. We should be growing hops. We should become a farm brewery. So we went to our planning commission and asked them to write the ordinance for us to become a brewery. They did. It was wonderful. It was a success for us and for our county as well. We became a farm brewery in 2013. A year and a half later, the governor of Virginia decided to decree that all counties in the state of Virginia should allow breweries to exist on agriculturally zoned lands. So we were kind of the trailblazer. It wasn't that easy for us, but it's very easy for other farms now to do what we're doing, and we're proud of that. We're proud of that legacy. I really did start brewing in the back room in the Sunflower Cottage. So did just an American pale ale to begin with, and then I decided I would do a lagerish type beer, so I did a Kolsch. How many barrels did you brew this year? 7. So I did a red ale, and it was delicious, really good. And then I said, okay, let's see if we can do a herbal beer, because we're a herb farm, and came up with the lemon basil wheat beer, and I brewed that, and it was so awesome. And that's when I knew we can do this. And I was immediately thinking of other recipes. Cilantro lime, wheat beer, rosemary, orange, amber ale, bay nut brown. It just kind of really took off at that point when I realized that we could brew beer that truly reflect who we are, that would reflect the farm that we've spent the past 10 years building and hanging on to. Here's the barn.
Oh, this is awesome. So is this a prefab steel building? Or
This is an Amish-built pole barn.
Oh my goodness.
We had an Amish family from Leola, Pennsylvania drive down every day. They'll put this barn up for us.
Huge big bar.
Yeah, this is our live edge bar. We actually built this bar on site.
Oh my goodness.
So we're real proud of it. So we're pouring right out of our cooler. We've got kegs on the other side as well. Right out of our cooler.
Yeah, you're having your inauguration of this building when?
Grand opening, August the 3rd.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna have 6 bands on site.
Oh my goodness. Like an all-day festival kind of thing?
All-day festival.
Well, for a second career in life, I think you have done well.
It's not been boring. It's not been boring at all.
Our next segment is a tour of the Front Royal Brewing Company. Jeff Carroll, General Manager and Marketing Guru, gives us a look at what goes on behind the scenes. They are a favorite with the local music crowd, as well as having awesome flavors on tap and a welcome respite for the travelers that come in from the Appalachian Trail visiting the local base camp in Front Royal, which they help support. We'll talk about that in another segment. Let's go see the brewery. We are here at the Front Royal Brewery with Jeff Carroll.
I'm ready to show you guys around and take a look at our place.
All right, we're gonna go to the secret back room here.
Hopefully you come in here and you get something different every time you come in, and you can try something new. All of our honey that we get is local honey produced here. We're very into the Front Royal community, so anything that we can get from local farms, local businesses, or something that is part of Front Royal, we try and capture into our brewing style as well.
So we have a secret downstairs.
Yes, we have a secret laboratory downstairs. We have lots of grain, different grains, make different beers. Our auger system, grind up grain here to start our brew day and auger. So you brew beer in this system right now. You combine wheat with boiling hot water here. It releases sugars that you want to capture. You transfer the sugars over here to the boil kettle, where you add hops and boiling hot water that mixes in with all these sugars that you got. This whole process takes about 6 hours. Also, then you move it to the fermentation tank, and this is where most of the time comes from. It will sit in here where you add yeast, and the yeast eats all those sugars up that we produced in the brewing process, and that then secretes alcohol from eating up those sugars. And then you move it to the bright tank, which you carbonate it and add any adjuncts or dry hop or whatever else you want to do with it, and then it is ready to be a full beer. So my love for beer and passion for beer brought me into the position I have today.
All right, we're in the secret hideaway underneath the building.
This is my favorite place in the building.
With all the awards already that you all have won, it's just amazing for such a young brewery.
Yeah, 1 year old. So this is our keg room. Our keg line over here, all these are hooked up to our line upstairs with different beers. All this is done with the mindset to be very experimental and try out different things and things that we haven't tried before, and different hop combinations and everything like that. So we have a success on this, we'll then go ahead and brew it on the big system upstairs and get it out to the public that way. The way the brewing scene is in America right now, you can have a beer with anything in it.
So what's the craziest one you guys have done?
We just brewed a cucumber lime kolsch. We add honey to one of our mainstays, our Cotbusser, which is local Virginia honey, which the honey changes all the time. Like sometimes,
the seasons and the flowers.
Seasons and flowers and stuff. So sometimes you'll get different flavors. Like one time we got like this mint tasting honey or clover tasting honey, you know.
So what is the board here about?
This is our beer afford whirl. So the goal behind this was that people can come in and buy a beer to pay it forward to someone. So they could, it's for thru hikers that come here, for first responders. For food, we have very good burgers. We have a very good American style pub food atmosphere here. We do music. We do music every Friday and Saturday during the week. So we try and get up and coming musicians, people that have a following. We try and make it a little more than just your local, what you can get everywhere else.
So people are finding out that Front Royal is that kind of a place where all the fun's happening, huh?
Yep, and that's the goal of bringing it in here, is trying to bring a like a downtown life to Main Street. It has beautiful surroundings, beautiful people, beautiful areas, and I just think just needs something to just keep people here. Our passion really is in beer, so our goal is to make our beer the best that we can make it.